welcome to On This Day in Tudor History with me, Claire Ridgway, author of On This Day in Tudor History. And today I'm actually going to share with you an extract from my book. I'm taking you back to 1586 and the reign of Queen Elizabeth I. Well, on this day in Tudor history, the 17th of October 1586, the poet, courtier and soldier Sir Philip Sidney died as a result of an injury inflicted by the Spanish forces at the Battle of Zutphen in the Netherlands. His body was returned to England and laid to rest on the 16th of February 1587 in St Paul's Cathedral. Philip Sidney was born on the 30th of November 1554 at Penshurst Place in Kent. He was the eldest son of Sir Henry Dudley and Lady Mary Dudley, sister of Elizabeth's favourite Robert Dudley, Earl of Leicester, and daughter of John Dudley, the Duke of Northumberland. Sir Philip Sidney was educated at Shrewsbury School, where he met Fulk Greville, and then Christ Church, Oxford. And in 1572, he was chosen by Queen Elizabeth I to undertake an embassy to France to negotiate a marriage between the Queen and the Duke of Alençon. After a few years of travelling around Europe, Sidney returned to England in 1575, where he met the inspiration for his famous work Astrophel and Stella, the 14-year-old Lady Penelope Devereux. Although the couple were due to marry, after the death of her father, Penelope's guardian, Henry Hastings, 3rd Earl of Huntingdon, married her off to Robert Rich, 3rd Baron Rich. Sir Philip Sidney famously challenged Edward de Vere, Earl of Oxford, to a duel after an argument, probably over Sidney's opposition to the French marriage plans, which also led to him falling out with Elizabeth I and retiring from court. Retirement from court at the home of his sister, the literary patron Mary Herbert, Countess of Pembroke, gave Sidney the time to focus on his artistic side, and it was then that he wrote the Arcadia, a pastoral romance, and a defence of poetry, or poesy. He also spent his time with poets such as Edmund Spenser, Gabriel Harvey, Edward Dyer, and Fulk Greville. In 1581, Sidney returned to court, and in 1583 he married the 14-year-old Frances Walsingham, daughter of Sir Francis Walsingham, who of course was Elizabeth I's spymaster. After Sidney's death in 1586, Frances went on to marry Robert Devereux, 2nd Earl of Essex, and a favourite of the Queen. Philip Sidney was a staunch Protestant, and he was in Paris at the time of the St Bartholomew's Day massacre, but took refuge in Sir Francis Walsingham's house. His religious views led to him being anti-Spanish and being vocal in his support of the Protestants in the Netherlands. He even argued for an assault on Spain in the 1580s, something which never happened. But when he was governor of Flushing in 1586, he led a successful raid on Spanish troops in Axel. On the 22nd of September 1586, Sidney was shot in the thigh at the Battle of Zutphen. According to legend, as he lay wounded, Sidney offered his water bottle to a wounded comrade, saying, "Thy necessity is yet greater than mine." Sir Philip Sidney died 26 days later, of course, on this day in Tudor history. So there you go, that's an overview of poet Sir Philip Sidney's life, a very famous Tudor poet, and I'll give you some links to find out more about him and his poetry, a fascinating Tudor man. Thank you for joining me. You can subscribe to this channel by clicking round about there. You can hit the bell to be notified as videos go live, and you can give me a like too. That would be very much appreciated. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.